And this is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI and CBSI Talking Business. We're in Verona, New York at the annual conference of the Independent Bankers Association of New York State. And we have a chance to talk with one of the distinguished guests, and that is Jack Hopkins, who is the vice chairman of the national organization, the Independent Community Bankers Association, also a banker out in South Dakota. Jack, good to see you. What's it like for you to be in New York at this conference?
Well, it's been a wonderful experience. We have a great group of bankers here. I'm really enjoying it.
That's good. Now, you last night gave a talk and you told a little bit of your career in banking and also the bank that you run now in South Dakota. Tell us a little bit about how you got into community banking and why you like it.
Well, community banking, we are a third-generation community bank, and when I got out of college, I thought I was going to go to school and be an accountant. I ended up in a community bank in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul. That bank sold, and I ended up back at our family bank in South Dakota. So that's how I ended up with our bank. I've been president and CEO of our bank since 2004. And since that time, we've grown from $350 million to $1.6 billion. So.
Very impressive. Now, it's a lot going on both on the national and local scene. I got a chance to go down to your national conference in Washington, your Capitol Hill Summit about a month ago. A lot of talk about the issues with regional banks, separating them from community banks, and also what's going on with the Federal Reserve and its impact on community banks.
Yes, obviously these interest rates that we've got going on right now have had a severe impact on all the banks around the country, in the fact that they've had more liquidity issues than they've had in the past, a little interest rate squeeze. But the reality is that community banks are community focused. Our model is much different than those regional banks. I mean, we're local, and our customers are local. We aren't national in nature of our depositors or our loans, so we're just a different business model.
We're going to tell us a little bit about some of the roles of your organization, the Independent Community Bankers of America. I know you're working with Congress all the time to make sure that they're aware of the needs and the differences of community banks. What's a key role for your organization?
Well, our organization lives on three pillars. The first pillar is advocacy, and obviously that's, you've stated that already. We're in D.C. working all the time on behalf of community bankers. Second pillar is education, and we provide a variety of services to educate our community bankers and make them more competitive. And the third one is innovation. And with our new ICBA Think Tech University or Think Tech Accelerator that's been in place since 2018, we've done a lot to help our banks innovate in the future.
Now, so there's been a lot of discussion about fintechs, and I've had the chance to talk with some of the ICBA officials, Wayne Miller, on your program out in Little Rock, Arkansas. Why are fintechs a big factor for community banks?
Well, in order to stay competitive in today's environment, we have to be able to reach the newer generation of clients that we have. And our delivery channels are changing, and so we have to change with the times in order to stay competitive. In order to keep up with the other fintechs, the non-banks as well as the larger banks, we have to be able to have those tools in our arsenal. And this last year we brought it from Arkansas to Atlanta and made a big new investment, and we're doing it year-round for our clients right now, not just once a year in Arkansas.
Very good. And just what are some of the key solutions that community banks bring to customers? Obviously, today there's discussion of the housing market, of business, office buildings, other topics. What are some of the big solutions community banks bring to their customers? Well,
we're still community focused and community orientated, so we understand our customers. Unlike some of the banks that you're hearing that are getting in trouble with the CRE, etc., most of our stuff that we deal with are owner-occupied and those type of things. They are customer-based loans rather than rental properties in downtown, well, for New York, Manhattan. Or, so that's not our business model. Again, we are locally focused in our communities that we operate in.
And what's the best thing about your career in community banking? What is it that you've enjoyed the most?
Well, of course, it's watching our customers succeed. Whether they are starting a business, expanding a business, buying the first, second, third homes, we're making their dreams come true, and that's what we're there for each and every day.
And Jack Hopkins, Vice Chairman of the Independent Bankers, Community Bankers Association America. Great to meet you here in New York.
All right. Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Talking Business.